Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading. That means it is not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. So, Aries, I think that you may have some mixed feelings, especially when it comes to determining what's real and what's false about this situation right here. Okay. Um, I feel like sometimes it feels this way and sometimes it doesn't. So is this for real? So this card begs the question of is it true or is it all for show? It's like the scene seems so perfect. But is it? Is it all that it appears? Is it all that it seems? We have the magician, we have the devil. Oh my goodness. Um, I feel like you're going to need to use a combination of things in order to find the answer or answers to the question or questions that keep circling in your mind that eat away at you. Okay. And that is that question. What is real and what is not? Is this for real at all? So I feel like you've had plenty of disappointments here with this person. Okay. But we see that there's this strong connection. We have the lovers right on top of the Ten of Swords reverse. So there have been a lot of issues in this relationship, a lot of disappointments, heartbreak. I feel like you may have thought of ending it, but haven't yet ended it, and that's because of this devil energy up here. Okay, it overpowers you. This love, it overpowers you. Okay, um, you could be questioning if this is healthy love or not. Um, with that devil sitting there, there could be an unhealthy element to this connection. Something perhaps that keeps repeating. I feel like you're often asking yourself about this person and what you will get in the end. What are you going to harvest from your efforts here with this person, with this connection, and with regards to pursuing it. So the lovers can also be a card of choices and consequences. And to that, we have justice in the reverse, which indicates so far the consequences have not been so great. Okay. Um, the card of the lovers sitting here on the Ten of Swords in the reverse, it can indicate that you may have a decision to make and you will need to choose wisely because there will be consequences for your choice. Um, once you've done it, you will not be able to undo it. The Weaver. So the Weaver talks about fate and destiny, rediscovery, transition. It is about loose ends. So I feel like this is about looking back and picking up those loose ends, or even remembering what you've learned. This is about taking the lessons from the experiences, from those threads in your life that fate has thrown you, and turning them into something that will help you. Okay. using these experiences to help you now to perhaps create new patterns. You may discover a part of yourself that you didn't recognize before when you get this card. This card says it's trying to guide you to look back at your experiences. And I feel in this case to use those lessons learned. But it's not just about lessons learned. You also have the High Priestess. Yes, she is asking you to look within, but it's also about listening. And it is also about using your intuition as well. So you're going to need to use a combination of these things to determine what's real and not or not, especially with the devil presiding above this reading. Okay, this is very challenging energy. Everything's up in the air. It feels like there's hidden things or a lot of hidden things here, whether they be internal or external or a combination of. I feel like you really want this connection. Of course you do because of the devil, okay? Um, we have the masquerade, and this is hiding your true self, feelings. You could be projecting the past into the present, and so maybe this is why you may need to go back and look at those experiences again, okay, to refresh your memory, um, so that you don't end up having to repeat lessons learned, okay. Um, you could be role playing again, like, in an attempt to please somebody. So maybe you've done that in the past, and maybe you're doing it again, and maybe this is what they want you to see, because with the Weaver there's something you're not seeing and it's behind you. The mask can also be a form of protection. When you receive the mask, especially in the upright position, which you have, this is about removing the mask and revealing your true self and your true feelings. You have a decision to make. It's here again. Naturally, with justice in reverse, you may not be being honest with yourself, or you feel somebody's not being honest with you, or both. Um, you could be feeling that things are just so unfair sometimes, right? Maybe you feel they're not playing fair or not being fair to you as well. Somebody could have broke a promise or a rule, if you had a rule, okay. You may relate to that or not. I don't know. Um, you could be worried about consequences of your actions or of decisions you've made or that you are going to make. Justice in the reverse could be a warning for you to really think something through, and you already received that message in another card, okay? So, we see that you are very emotionally troubled, Aries. Here it is. It's about you filling your cups with wishes when it comes to this person, but you're very troubled because it doesn't seem to be happening. You don't seem to be getting your wish. It's like all you ever do is fill the cups with wishes, but they never come true, you know? And so you are emotionally troubled here. Again, you have a card of experiences, so they're trying to lead you back to remember something that's hidden, an experience that maybe you are deliberately not seeing because of the power over you, or just something you're just not remembering. Okay, so they want you to remember it. I feel like this is something that you would like to happen. You would like for them to come to you and to be open and honest with you, and tell you all the things you want to hear. But I mean, this could also be about you telling them how you really feel. It could be that you role play not to upset the waters in order to keep this person in your life because of the devil. Okay. And when I say role play, I mean, like, hiding your true feelings. Okay, so that's what's meant by the masquerade. Okay, it's hiding your true self. And so, yes. So it feels like it feels like you're on the outside looking in, and you're just holding on to this glimmer of hope that maybe there's a chance you might get your wish. Okay. Oh, you really want this person badly. Okay. This is woe is me energy because you're feeling like you're not going to get your wish down here, and you feel that they're the one. You may be wanting to see new growth with this person, but it's not happening. It's like it's just not happening. And this has you worried. What you're wishing for doesn't seem to be appearing. There's a huge obstacle standing in the way. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. They're on the other side of what you want. This is what you're wishing for. This is all what's in the cups that you're trying to fill, and you're trying to decide whether or not it's going to come true or not. Okay? Oh, you fear you might get your heart broken here, see? Mixed feelings over all of these things. So there could be some type of communication that it doesn't give you what you want. It feels like it wasn't successful. Okay, and you're assessing this, or there could have been a conflict about the obstacle. Okay, you may have gotten very angry with this person, but you don't really want to fight with them. So this is why you don't really want to stir up the water here. You rather try to help the situation, but it's very, very challenging. This person is very challenging. Um, the person and the situation seems to be represented by this devil energy. So it feels like you're really caught up in it, and maybe you're trying to set certain feelings aside when it comes to what you're going to harvest. Maybe you're trying not to look at that, because when you look at that, maybe it frightens you, or you become fearful with the devil. Emotionally troubled again. Yeah, see, you just want some peace of mind. This situation is really challenging you, you know. Um, So yeah, emotionally troubled, emotionally troubled. I feel like in the future here, we have the magician now in the reverse. So something gets revealed to you, or you're going to reveal finally your true feelings to them, possibly, is what I'm getting. Okay. You're looking at, yeah, so you're looking at this coin, the opportunity. Now it's being presented to you by this snake who kind of drops out of the tree by surprise, you know. Um, and everything seems beautiful because of all the flowers. But is it? You can see she questions it because she leans back in her chair and she's come to attention. She's straight up in her chair, leaning away from the coin, studying what's being offered to her. So again, you get that same impression. Is this for real? Because sometimes, or on the surface, sometimes it appears like this, but underneath, maybe this is what lurks there, you know? Maybe there's something not right, some deception here with the devil here. I feel like you just want to escape this situation. Um, I feel like you want to talk with this person. And I get that they, how would I say that? They listen, but they're not really hearing you. Okay. I feel like you want to talk with this person about adjustments and making adjustments to the situation in order to escape all of this uncertainty here. You want to know, is this real or isn't it? That's what you want to know, Aries. So I feel like listen to the advice in the reading. Look behind you for those threads and remember what you've learned. You will use those because you are really facing a difficult challenge here. You will use those experiences as well as your intuition to define or to find the truth here. Okay? Because you must remember that there are consequences for the actions and decisions you take. They talk about it right at the heart of the reading, right underneath the weaver with the lovers here. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.